No. 4,
3,
2.
Welcome back
Season 2.
to another
It's season
episode
2.
of Max.
We're doing things differently this year.
Ruining a good
What are we doing different on season 2?
Yeah,
Well, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot more fan interaction. We have an unboxing later. Fans are starting to send stuff in. Yep.
Who the fuck sent us some shit to unbox?
We'll get there.
Did it come from fucking Afghanistan?
Ooh, do we have any fans in Afghanistan?
You got a problem with Afghanistan?
They make good rugs. We
Well,
need a
expensive
rug.
rugs.
Yeah.
What % of the money goes to the Afghan? Very little.
Depends on the Afghan. There's some rich Afghans out there.
All right. Well, we tried to buy a rug for the studio, and we were passing a rug store, so we stopped in, and the first one we looked at the price tag, and promptly walked out.
How much was it?
18,000.
It was between 18 and
Who the
19,000.
fuck want to pay $19,000 for a rug?
People do it.
People do it.
I know they do.
It's a whole store of them.
I wonder how much. Yeah, I wonder how much like your average really nice rug is.
What do you think the cost is to make that rug?
47 cents.
Yeah.
It's got to be more than that, bro.
No, it's got to be about. There's some change.
You think so?
Some cents.
You think it's a cent?
No, it's
not
like
dollars?
I mean, the amount of time it takes to fucking hand weave a rug.
Yeah, but that don't mean
yeah,
they paying them that.
That's
I mean,
thing.
the materials I'm sure pretty cheap.
And who's getting mad loot per hour in Afghanistan?
But probably one person made
Bin
it.
Laden's son?
I don't think
Lottie-dottie.
he's.
Lottie Dottie getting
I don't think
mad
he's-
bags,
Is that
bro.
his
Leaving.
son's
Yeah,
name?
son ain't Lottie-dottie. You know that?
No, it
Yeah.
ain't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it ain't. No. Wait, was Bin Laden?
Fact checker?
Was he rich?
Chic
Yeah,
Rick.
that nigga was rich.
Really?
He
Yeah.
kind of lived a little dingy.
He was in caves and shit because he had to.
Yeah,
He was
man.
frugal, but he had
a
bags.
lot of.
But he had
wives,
mad
so-
porn. They called him a porn. Was that him?
Really?
That
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
that nigga's cave
I'm
was
looking it up.
hooked up, man.
Yeah,
He
look
had-
it up. He was watching porn, I think. He had
And how
Yeah, I
much
think
do
they had him,
Afghan
like-
rug makers?
He had
make?
HGTV come through and redo his cave.
man came with
Property
Osama bin
Brothers.
Laden.
They came
Bert
through.
Kreischer comes through. What up, Uncle? Stupid.
Hey, shout out to Bert Kreischer, man. You supposed to come. You were supposed to come on the show, and you're a busy guy, man.
But we'll get you one day.
Hopefully, one day we aspire to be big, and
We'll see him at the podcast awards in 2030.
yeah, we'll see at the
Yeah.
podcast awards, man.
You think Hillary Clinton gets more listeners than us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're saying he might have used the porn to communicate shit. Like, that's
Probably
crazy.
pretty smart
they
guy,
won't.
huh?
CIA won't release Osama bin Laden porn stash.
Ooh, I'd
Right.
watch.
I wonder if
more.
that nigga had any booty talks in there. you remember?
No, it was booty
It's
talk.
like the black. It's like this.
I
this
think
yeah,
that's so.
booty.
What was
Like
Snoop
some is
Dogg's
like booty
called?
walk, booty talk 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of
What
them.
was
Yeah,
I
I
Snoop
saw
Dogg's
him,
shit called? Doggy Style? His porn.
Snoop had a porn?
Snoop had a porn.
but he wasn't fucking in it. He was like hosting it.
Yeah. It was Doggy Style.
Look up. Let's see. How look up booty talk. Like what was the highest
Oh, Jesus
that booty talk got to?
Oh,
Season 2, we're just back to porn. Talking about fucking.
or we just watch porn.
Yo,
Season 2, more of us
Cal,
just-
check that out. Go. Let's see
Booty talk?
the highest booty talk. Like what do they get to, and what do they stop?
The
at?
Booty Talks film series. Right there, Booty Talk.
Yeah,
video
that's it. Booty
series,
talk.
West Coast
Booty
adult
talk.
film.
I
video
think Booty Talk 8.
No, they got way
got
farther
more than
than
8?
Hell yeah.
Go to that first result.
It says
Trust
Booty
Google.
Talk 8, bro.
Nah,
That
I think
high
them
school
niggas was
dropout
in their 20s.
present
Booty
the
talk.
Booty
1,
Talk.
2. Damn, okay. Looks like
Keep
Foxy
going.
Brown from the cover right there. Boom.
Should that be our show now? We just review porn.
Booty
We'll watch
Talk 6,
Booty Talk 1
7,
through 8.
Oh,
Told
no,
them
no.
niggas in their 20s, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You keep
Yeah.
scrolling down. Booty Talk has volumes.
Yeah, what did they leave
Whoa.
off at?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
look at
God.
that nigga scrolling.
Booty Talk keeps going.
Booty
100.
talk 100. God damn, that's where they stopped.
They got a buck.
When did they film
Jesus.
that though? Does
It
have
seems
the
like
date
they're
on it?
getting whiter and whiter, though. They're like lighter skinned each
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it do. Real
That's
talk.
fucked up, bro.
Do they
was
have
about to say
sex
something
on
inappropriate.
there?
Yeah,
believe
it's
they
a
have
fucking
sex,
porn.
yeah.
Oh, it's not just like
Soft
what makes
porn?
it so good?
It ain't.
They're
It's
booties.
just typical fucking porn. Just different bitches with fat asses.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 100 is just out of high school. Tiana Trumps is her name. Tiana Trumps wants to be the next porn star. Adriana is a super sexy, super freaky, and simply loves the camera and sex. Well,
Is it like a docu-series kind of?
It's
No,
kinda-
it's literally,
it's kinda
literally
basic.
just a regular porn, and
it's
it's
very
like
basic.
different fucking episodes. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
So
You never
what are we
owned a
doing
porn DVD,
different
man?
in this season?
What?
You never owned a porn DVD?
No.
Oh, really?
Jesus
No.
You
Christ.
never went in and like got bought it and then had to leave in the black bag, like the black shopping bag, so no one could see it.
I went
Y'all
in
are
the porn
older than
store
us.
one
We
time
had
and
that
bought
the
a porn
internet
with
most
this,
of our
with this chick I was dating. But I thought
You
that
went
shit was
together?
so unnecessary. Most of all the porn I got, Back in the day when I was a teenager, it was just borrowed porn that I never gave back to motherfuckers I borrowed it from.
Like magazines or videos?
Yeah, everything.
No, videos. All
But I had
DVDs
magazines.
and
Did you have
shit.
magazines too?
No, I never had no
Oh
magazines.
yeah, I'm on
I
the
would
magazine
print
era.
out this was like right when the internet was like in the houses and shit. I would like print one out, but it would take forever to download. It would like be a line of
I
pixels,
remember
a
that,
line of
yeah.
pixels. Like, oh, there's the start of the boob.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the start of the nipple. And it'd be like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 45. And then like I hear my mom coming home from work. It'd be like, oh, I'll just print now. And I'll get like,
What
half
was
of Pamela
crazy is
Anderson's.
and then you discovered like once the fucking internet started popping, it's like what's the point of
oh yeah,
having
now?
owning any DVDs or
Crazy.
anything?
You
And
remember
what's
the
crazy
first thing
is-
you jerked off to?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. That teacher I spoke about.
It was some fucking.
What do you mean that teacher? You had a picture of her?
No.
I meant like
well,
imagery, not like in your imagination. Damn, you really
no,
remember that?
No.
I remember the first thing I jerked off to.
I remember kindergarten humping.
You were masturbating?
So I wasn't
I was
masturbating.
same thing.
humping.
I was humping some. Yeah,
I was humping, but
a
I
pillow.
would like. I didn't have any cum yet, but I would
I had
like.
cum.
You didn't have cum when you were 5. Shut
No,
up.
not when I was 5. I know. I didn't.
You were
I didn't
humping
start
at 5?
humping. I was like 10.
I was humping. I remember there was this one bike in preschool, so I must have been 3 or 4.
Motherfucker was fucking a bike.
That if I
God damn.
that if I
son.
went really really fast, like lean forward, it would like tickle and feel real good. Anyways, but at 5, there was this part of the jungle gym that if you like tried to climb up and then let yourself fall and I didn't like know what was going on, but if I would like try and climb up and let myself fall and try and climb
This
up and
nigga fucking
like,
the jungle
and
gym.
like my shit was rubbing against it, it would like feel real good, and then like I realized it was attached to somehow looking at this really pretty teacher we had.
So you're humping jungle gyms and looking at teachers.
Yeah, in kindergarten.
All
I
right,
remember
man.
that
Sounds
clearly.
like a Max story
I
to
used
his
to like the
sexuality.
pool jet on my dick. You know,
Yeah.
like the pool jet, that used to feel good.
Nah, man.
I never had no pool jet.
Me neither.
Used to hump my pillow.
I used to hump the pillow too.
Pillow was fire.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
thing I jerked off to was this movie called Gas, Food, and Lodging. And I was on the couch. I didn't have a bed. And I was sleeping on the living room couch. And I watched it was on Showtime. And it was these 2 like gypsy looking girls. And I had
that
just
it right there?
learned
You
how
just
to
pulled it
jerk
up?
off. What?
Is that it?
Yeah. I just learned how to jerk off because like I didn't know. I would look at my dick as I would look at Playboys and it would like twitch. And I'd be like, well, I don't know what you do. Like, what are you supposed to do? It would get hard and twitch. And I remember I saw some dude make you fucking jerk off like in a movie and he made the hand motion. I was like, oh shit. And I put it together. And then I started watching the Gas, Food, and Lodging and yeah.
I used to do it like this.
Yeah, that was my first one.
What
Like,
the fuck? Like
Yeah.
this.
that was
And
my
then I
first one.
slowly was like, oh, this is better.
Yeah.
But
You know what?
I did the
always
same thing like this. Like,
it was
I go like
it
this.
was like you didn't know how to totally grip.
I never really went like this. I'm more like this.
Is that how you
Still?
are
Like,
now?
to this day?
Well, why are you trying to act like your dick is a fucking huge hose?
He's like, I do it like this.
No, but like instead of this, it'd be like this. Yeah, because like these are just getting in the way. I don't need them. It's all about the going over the.
The head?
All right, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, now that we've talked about our jerk off
Yeah, look,
techniques
we talked
since,
about dicks.
since the beginning,
Season 2, no more sex.
Oh, we're done.
We don't
That
have
was-
sex
we got it all
anymore.
out of our system
All
in
right.
the first moments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look.
All
Shout out
it's
to Booty
over.
Talk. Y'all made it to 100.
It's over.
No.
No more sex. Shout out Booty Talk. We'll
Shout out
get
your
into
Fiji
it.
water, bro. What's up?
Yeah, you've
Dude,
gotten bougier and
The,
bougier.
This
no,
nigga,
no,
he
the
said,
liquor
"Fuck the
store,
Arrowhead."
the liquor store by here. I'm telling y'all, they fucked up the price in $3 for this big thing.
That's a lot of money, man, for a fucking water.
1.5 liters. Not
I
bad.
drink water from the tap.
I don't drink tap.
Oh, you
water.
heard? They said in Houston you can't do it now because they
Okay.
got some shit that's like a
Brain
brain-eating fucking.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Look it
brain
up.
eating amoeba.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Who cares?
See, look, you know, this is why I think we go on sex is because you only care about
Yeah,
sex.
that's
Yeah,
actually an
that's it.
interesting topic.
We-
Like,
that's
the
it.
idea
we
that
all-
there's that's actually an interesting topic, Max.
A
Like,
fucking-
that's
I have
there might
movies
be a
about it.
brain
Brain through
eating
the
a
fucking-
fucking amoeba
Through
in
tap
the
water.
in the
America.
tap
All right, look
water
it up.
in America.
Look it up.
That's what I'm doing. But in the meanwhile, we can talk about fucked up water like Flint.
Flint.
Yep.
There's things.
Okay, say some
Do you
things.
care about
He don't
anything
care.
other than sex?
No.
That's fucked up.
Do you?
He don't.
Money.
Yeah.
Do you
of
have?
course.
Do you believe in any conspiracy theories? Like, what do you? Is there?
Oh my God.
Is
I
there?
don't believe in anything.
A 6-year-old boy died.
Yeah,
on
that
the
shit
brain
crazy.
Ate his brain.
So, what's your great theory on
On what?
the brain eating whatever you said?
I don't have one.
Oh, I thought you said I have a theory about it.
No.
That's why you cut us off from talking about it.
No.
Oh, okay. 6-year-old boy died.
But I don't know if this is from drinking it. This is from swimming in it and shit.
Mm.
I know a lot. They saying a lot of people getting the tap water. I mean, just getting bottled water because they scared of
Well-supplied drinking water.
that shit. Crazy.
What I didn't want for the start of season 2, episode 1,
What?
is for us to all be looking like this.
We're
a few
just
minutes.
reading. It's
No.
okay. It's okay.
It's not
dude.
okay.
So you don't believe in anything? Are there any conspiracy theories or anything
I
that
actually
gets
kind of
you
like
going?
don't believe in anything. What's that called? A nihilist or something?
It's called an idiot.
What's the definition of nihilist?
Isn't that someone who like is into only like materialism and hedonism and all that shit? Or
Can you look it up?
That's Max.
Oh my!
See, that's a quickie.
What? Not
Just
okay.
one word.
So you said you think you're a nihilist?
nihilism.
No, I don't know.
I wonder will people be able to hear me smack this fucking
The
chewing
rejection
gum.
of all religions and moral principles. The belief that life is meaningless.
That's Max.
Is that what you are? You think it's
He
meaningless?
does kind of believe that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't act as if.
Way to
because-
start us off on a really somber tone.
Whoa,
If this is a horror movie, Max would be the first person to die.
No.
for sure.
Except
sure.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you die real quick, man.
No.
Hell yeah.
You'd
They'd
just
like,
be like,
they'd like you, but they'd be like, "Oh, that guy's dope," and then
Nah,
immediately
They
You
want
know,
him.
they
Yeah,
would-
he's the
he'd
one.
be like humming and singing down the steps and
Yep.
farting and shit, and then
No,
just
I
rip out his
somehow
intestines.
bumble my way through
we
and
would all
make it
be
to
like,
the end.
Max,
No,
for
you
real,
die.
don't go down
end
there.
up the
Don't
hero.
go in the house. And Max, but
like, "Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah."
fucking stupid, man. Nothing's
He's like,
real.
Listen. Who's not gonna go to the house? There's absolutely nobody in there that's gonna kill anyone. I mean, are you guys?
It's a house. Are you
it's
just scared of a house?
Yeah.
It's a
I mean-
house.
I mean, look,
Ooh.
99% of the people that go in the houses, they make it in the house and they go to sleep,
See, this is why season 1 failed.
No, it's just the truth.
and then you die.
I think season 1 is still going to be a hidden gem.
Yeah, season 1 is the best. The OG.
No, I wanna
season
say
2
that.
is going to be great.
Two's gonna be great. You're right. You're right.
So what
don't-
topics did you prepare for season 2, man?
Yeah.
A couple things. So we've gotten some fan interaction.
Couple things,
We've been
let's go.
waiting. We got, what did I already say this? We got a fan package. So if you're out there and you're a fan, send us shit and we'll review it. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, what's the fan package?
Trying to
we
be
got?
like, what's his name? El Prez of Barstool Sports.
Oh, the
that shit was
unboxings.
hard. He got so much dope shit.
Yeah, he got a lot of dope
Guys,
shit.
So we mentioned this. Okay, this wasn't really a fan. It's a friend.
We gotta, but show it to the camera and
All
shit
right.
too.
So you want to speak on him for a second? He's your boy.
Yeah, well,
and
I met him.
He's tight.
I was working at a school as a counselor, and he was a geometry teacher. Just this dude who was really into sneakers. He's like, "Yo, I grade sneakers on the side."
told you
It
about
was
this
kind of
guy,
dope
yeah.
because the way he was teaching geometry was like, he's like, "Yo, the geometry of this Jordan," like to the kids,
Yeah.
and they fucked with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, and so what he's done now, and you can sort of introduce because I'm not as much of a sneakerhead. So you tell, you know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he does all the different sneaker shit, like you said, sneaker stores. He's also like a crazy sneakerhead himself, and he like developed the system to grade sneakers, trying to like compare it to how like baseball and
cards.
basketball cards are. So like the difference in price between like a 9.0 and a 10.0, or like a near mint and a mint basketball card can be like 10 times more valuable. So like instead of, and he has an example on his site where it's like a Jordan card that's like $325 for a near mint, and the mint is like 10 times more valuable, right? But there isn't really that for sneakers. And we're not talking about like new versus used, because like, even the new ones, they might have a glue stain or the shit was like put on wrong, whatever. So he has this it's called shoe metrics, where he like grades shoes. Because now there's such collectibles that like there could be a secondary market where like mint, near mint, whatever could affect the
They
price.
do kind of have that. Like, you can
He's worked with Stock, like he helped StockX develop their system for it. That's what you're talking about.
He's like super
no, I'm saying
official.
if you bought
yeah,
like
he's
if you
worked with,
bought
like-
something for like Flight Club,
Yeah.
it may be cheaper because it may be like fucking yellowing on the white,
Like little
of the
imperfections
fucking,
and
yeah,
shit.
imperfection may be cheaper.
But
or-
he has like an algorithmic way to judge it on a
Yeah.
10-point scale. So
Yeah.
he's like, oh, that shoe's an 8.2, and it's not like he looks. He's like, I'm gonna give that an 8.2. No. It's like a whole fucking
yeah,
system. he
yeah, I
developed.
can see how he would do it too.
Yeah, and
because
it's fucking dope. So he,
no glue stains, no.
Yeah, and his name
I
is
get
the Sneaker Savant.
Yeah,
That's
he's
so
the
goes
sneaker savant.
sneakersavant.com.
And so what he just started as like another side project, which is really dope. I haven't seen him yet. Is I guess he's trying to start collectible cards, and each card is like a different shoe. So on 8/24, he dropped the first edition of the cards, which are just all the Kobe shoes, and he sent us a bunch of these cards.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's
You know,
And
that's
it's
the only,
really nicely branded. It's the 8/24 Series 1 gold packs. Each box contains 12 packs of 8 cards, presented by the Sneaker Savant.
I didn't fuck with any of the Kobe.
And he like
shoes.
literally hired a fucking credit, like a trading card company to like develop them.
Oh, which one? Tops.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Must be the cover, so I put like right in front of the
Oh, this shit look like Upper Deck. Hold up.
Yeah, this is like some real shit.
These Upper Decks.
I don't know what they are, but it's some super legit shit.
Yeah,
It's kind of beautiful.
yeah. These motherfuckers are like these
they
Upper Decks.
sparkle
big
a little
dog.
bit.
Oh yeah, these Upper Decks, my nigga. Nah, yeah, it's got the little fucking.
unboxing.
Nah,
How
these
does it
ain't
feel
Upper
to the hand? Come on, give him a little bit, because like the listeners need to know.
I think it's legit, man.
So it has an upper deck sort of texture.
Yeah, it's kind of
more of a
remind me
flair.
of like an upper deck type card.
I say Skybox
Okay.
or Hoops.
What is this?
Hoops are dope.
Is that
Tops.
No, it ain't got a tops feel. It's got an upper deck feel to me.
The upper deck was a higher sort of
Upper
premium.
deck was that was
Okay,
that
so
was
the
one.
first card is just like a collectible foil of like him in different outfits. What's yours look like? What's your foil look like?
It's Kobe.
Yeah,
Fucking,
mine's Kobe too.
I don't know if y'all can see this shit, but this shit dope. And they got some shit written on the back. Let's read it. Dear, he has something crossed out. We're excited if you decided to play a few games in the blank, and would be delighted if you would sign with us for the 2003 season. Please sign your name below with an intent to join our team. Yeah, I don't know what's that about.
That's like his
Could you elaborate on it?
letter of intent that they sent to him, I guess.
Yo, this is dope. Okay, so like yeah, on the back of the shoe cards, so that was the foil card. On this one, it's like this is the Kobe one. Y'all remember this Adidas shoe?
I didn't fuck with Kobe shoes.
I
at
had
all.
these, and it's like without a. So it talks about the year. It has the on the back. It has a photo, the year, the designer of the shoe, and then
That's fire, man.
a little discussion. So, and he's gonna do this with other players, other shoes. I'm sure he'll do Jordan. I'm sure, but he's gonna like go out all out on this shit, which is fire.
This is
Really
a
cool
really
idea.
dope idea.
I think it's
what's
gonna
the homie's name again?
Sneaker Savant.
Sneaker Savant. This shit is super dope, my man. Like this shit is
It's
this
so
is damn
original.
near some genius shit, bro. This is
I
really
think to
dope.
scale it to where it like is really interesting on like a bigger scale, he'll have to like it'll take a while, right? Because he'll have to do like obviously so many more different players and shoes and stuff.
You
But
know
this
what I
is
would
such a
like
cool
to
idea.
see? I don't know if every pack of the cards he do is gonna. I would like to see the actual real, like it's an illustration of the shoe.
Look on the back.
Oh yeah, he do got the real shoe. Oh yeah, okay. But I would like to see that on the front.
Okay, here. Man, this is dope.
Do you
It's
think
cool,
they
man.
wear
This
nicer
is-
shoes than they sell?
You
You know what I mean?
The legit version.
Like you think LeBron's really wearing LeBrons, or like
Yeah.
are they like?
They're modded.
I feel like they're a little modded, right?
might be.
He's not just wearing a $115 shoe.
don't
Maybe
know.
he is. I don't know.
That's hard to say. Maybe they
That's
have some
interesting.
next level like sole support or like
I feel like he has
ankle-
to have something, right? Like you're not just
put some gold
throwing
in
them out there in something you can get at Nike outlet. You know,
Yeah,
like
they probably went the extra mile to give him the custom. You know, they probably did a lot of the.
Add some
Oh,
extra
yeah,
padding
custom.
or something,
Yeah.
something.
where it fits him perfectly.
But
No,
shout
for
out
sure.
Sneaker Savant. James Platt is his real name.
James Platt, this shit dope, homie.
Yeah,
That's a good product.
very dope.
So listen,
Hope to
if
see
y'all
more
want to
from
send
him.
us some cool shit and we open it and check it out, it don't have to be your shit. You could easily just send me a box of fly shoes. I'll be more than happy to open that motherfucker and review them and take them home and wear them. If y'all want to send us designer
His
shit,
size is 12.
I'm an 11 or 10 and a half
No,
depending
his
on the
is a
shoe.
12. And you can send him to LA.
So yeah, make sure you send it to Atlanta.
No, in LA, number 12.
If y'all want to send gold, I do wear gold. If y'all want me to review some fucking Cuban links or some iced out Rolexes, or I do some plain Jane Rolexes, feel free to send it to the high
Plain
school
Jane
dropouts.
Rolex.
yeah, what's a plain
Never
Jane
heard of
Rolex?
plain
It
Jane?
ain't, it ain't bust down. It ain't got no dimes. Just regular, just
Yeah.
plain Jane.
Oh, okay.
ASAP Ferg.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I didn't
Prezi
know.
Plain Jane.
Okay.
that's what Gucci. That's what the song.
That's
was.
what the song-
Plain Jane. He ain't throw no rocks. In
I
that
thought
bitch.
it was like some money or something.
no plain Jane. Just anything that's just not
Plain.
like
ain't
yo,
got no ice in it. Ain't got
Yeah.
no flair.
Yeah.
No bling.
But it's flair.
like plain Jane.
but
still
it's still
gold
flary.
Rolex.
There's a gold Rolex. Yeah, you ain't bust it down.
All right. So that was that.
That
A
was
little
good.
more fan interaction. We got a few interactions on our story for topics.
I couldn't tell if he was just tuning out and
No, hold on.
like making a
All
close
right.
contra text or actually
doing
putting
it
it
back.
together.
Oh,
actually
yeah,
does
yeah.
that?
All right. Here's one from Fuck Your Mom 2020.
Oh yeah.
I like that name.
Is Jarren single?
Oh,
That is a real question. It looks like a fake account, so be careful, Jarren.
Definitely your girlfriend.
Let's cut
yeah,
that
it's
part.
very over the top.
Go ask another question.
What? Okay. All right. From Robbie Street.
Are these real, bro?
I swear to you, they're
Okay.
real.
They are real. That was a real
Robbie
one.
Street. All right. Is one lasagna stacked on top of another lasagna, one lasagna, or two lasagnas?
Oh my God, we have.
I know the answer.
Wow.
No, I know the answer.
It's one fucking lasagna.
What do you say?
Is one lasagna stacked on top of another lasagna, one or two lasagnas?
Yes.
Are you serious? That's the question?
I swear to you, this is real.
Okay, tell me.
Yeah, what
What do you think?
One lasagna? I mean, who cares? It's lasagna.
We have to answer the people.
I think it's one lasagna.
I think it depends on when it was stacked. So
If it was
if
came
you have, like,
stacked together, it's one lasagna. If it was stacked,
it depends. No, relative
After.
to the cooking. So let's say they're frozen lasagnas. You get 2 fucking lasagnas out of the freezer. You unwrap them. You put one on top of the other, and then you cook it. That's a fucking one lasagna. If you cook 2 fucking lasagnas and then like right before you serve it, you stack them.
no.
It's fucking 2 lasagnas.
I disagree. I think that if you took two lasagnas off 2 separate packs, that's 2 lasagnas once they were 2 separate packs. You can unify the lasagnas, but it's still 2
I think
lasagnas
they unified
into
during-
one.
I can't believe we even
No,
answered this
I think if they get cooked, they
Shit
literally
sounds
unify.
retarded.
Okay, we disagree, but that's my opinion. But I hear yours
If they
too.
were already out of the package and we didn't know that they came from 2 separate packages as 2 separate lasagna
well, the
entities,
knowledge of how they
if they
fucking
were just
started,
mounds of lasagna that you found on
but
the
you
street,
don't know.
Google it. Let's Google
I'm saying if they're cooked together, that unifies it. If they're put together post cook,
you buy
Or 2
2
lasagnas.
lasagna packages, you copped 2 lasagnas.
you didn't. Yeah, for sure, you copped 2, but you served 1.
Yeah, but we live in the world now to where
Hmm.
anything goes. So
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you think it is, if you think it's one lasagna, it's one. If it's two, it's
Lasagna
two.
can determine for himself
Yeah.
or herself or they say.
Well, whichever, social media, how yours is, fucking skewed, whatever your little bubble tells you is what it is, right? So,
Exactly. It
it's
could be
curated for you.
non-conforming.
One group of people's going to
One thing that we should cancel, and is I feel like this is a sensitive subject, is maybe the lasagna doesn't even identify as lasagna.
Exactly. It could be
no.
non-binary.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
not
it could
really.
be-
We call it lasagna. Does it consider
Does it
itself
feel like
lasagna?
yeah? Maybe it may just
You
say,
guys
hey,
took this.
I'm pasta.
You derailed this into some shit it's not supposed to
What's
be.
the next
The
question?
man had a fucking lasagna question.
Well,
or
we're just
woman.
trying to dignify his
We're just
question.
Let's say
trying
this
to go a
people's
little
name, man.
deeper.
Who was this guy's
Robbie
name?
Street.
Robbie,
Should we look
oh,
at
yeah.
him?
Robbie Street.
Robbie, I
All
love
right,
you.
Topic. Jaren's hairline.
I don't. I have a bald head.
No comment.
So there is no. But if I can grow hair.
Where would your hairline be? Is the question.
This it's a fucking picture out here somewhere in the world of me.
From when you're 16?
I know I got some videos.
I mean, if we're looking at his hat, let's take a guess. Would it be at human made?
No.
Now, okay, you know what? The perfect description of what my hair. Look up Yo Gotti.
Oh yeah.
That's what.
We'll
That's
pull it
what
up.
I
We'll
look
pull
like.
it up on the video.
Yo Gotti
You'll have
hairline.
a beautiful picture of.
When you started shaving 8 years ago?
I literally cut all my hair off in 2015 or 16.
Did it make you sad?
No.
wow.
Yeah, that's pretty
Has
simple.
this
Gotti's
been there
hairline.
for a while?
That's not bad. That's not a bad
That's
hair.
not
Yo Gotti
crazy.
doesn't have too bad of a hairline, bro.
Like he has a big forehead.
He's just got a bit of a blockhead.
Bit of a blocky.
Yeah, but my
Whoa,
shit.
whoa.
That's what my shit. That's when I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
my
You sound like
shit,
What?
South Africans saying blackie. Say it again. Bit of a what?
Blocky.
Oh my God.
What?
You hear him?
What do you say?
I don't think it's just racial slurs.
No, I said a blocky. Like
We're
You said
only-
nigger. What?
We're only
Oh,
10
wow.
minutes into fucking season 2, and
That's
Max
what I
has already
heard.
let the cat out the bag.
God, Max,
Yeah,
a bit of a racist.
Yeah, so think about Yo Gotti and
Did it make you sad?
nah.
Do you have any advice for anyone who might be sad losing their
Um,
hair?
I have advice.
I would feel I'm just I rap, so I mean, if I always wore hats, even when I'm just a hat wearing dude. But if I wasn't, I would just rock it without. I would feel sad if you had a real fucked up head.
Oh,
Aaron,
a wonky head.
you look no.
Oh my!
You look
my-
like you're posing for a foot fetish video
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
just,
What's
I'm
going
just
on?
vibing, dude.
I love
for the
this.
Patreon, we'll blur it out
You
on
feeling it?
YouTube.
Feeling
but
the
if
vibe?
Get
you
an
wanna join
OnlyFans. HB.
You know what? I think it's harder to be a bald white guy than a bald black guy.
Oh,
After saying blocky, he goes blocky, he goes blacky, and then he white power. Statement.
yeah.
If you
Why-
got a fucked up head, that could be an issue.
For a white.
Black or white.
Yeah, if you have fucked up head, whatever.
But why?
That's
So,
fucked up.
can you give a little bit more detail to your claim?
I'm thinking why. I'm thinking about why.
I know why.
I'm just spitting off. I think I know why. NBA. No, I don't. But like, what? No, think about it.
Okay.
Like, okay. Well, I'm trying to think. But like, there's a lot of like famous, good-looking.
You're saying
bald
famous
black men.
black men have a higher proclivity for baldness? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
that's not what I'm saying.
You're saying black folks are more bald.
No, that's
Oh,
not what I'm
no,
saying. I'm
I-
saying, as a percentage of famous poppin' stars,
There's a lot of bald.
there's more
Black.
bald black ones than white ones. partially because of the NBA.
Not just and it was a style in the black community
style.
too. Like hip hop,
And so, like,
niggas cut you back in the 90s was
The baldy.
The 90s was the thing with the baldies thing. So
Guru, bald head slick.
Yeah.
Jordan,
Jordan,
Michael
yeah.
Jordan,
Of course.
the icon. You know what I'm saying? So like that is a look.
Okay.
That like
And
is
there's no white sort of person.
Bruce
who,
Willis, Vin Diesel.
yeah.
Vin
Bruce
Diesel-
Willis
First of all,
and
Vin
Vin
Diesel ain't
Diesel,
white.
yeah, he's
and
mixed.
they're not very.
Who?
Vin Diesel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, look up
And
his
the
dad.
cool factor compared to Vin Diesel to Michael Jordan is,
But
you
Vin
know,
Diesel is not white.
No,
fact,
he's, hell
from
no, he's
Bruce
not white.
Willis to Michael Jordan is the
Y'all
big
are,
half-
y'all
he's-
are claiming Vin Diesel right now.
Yeah,
And it's
claim
not
the
even
fuck
about
out of
one
Vin Diesel.
person.
That's my brother right there.
It's not even one person.
Look
I'm
at
just
this nigga.
saying, like,
just look up Vin Diesel's fucking parents. His dad is like maybe an Islander guy.
Oh,
some
he
shit.
actually
I don't
did like a
fucking know.
movie about being mixed and shit.
Yeah, he's definitely fucking
Multifacial.
mixed.
Oh, that's what it's called.
really?
Yeah, yeah. But his mom is. He said, "I'm truly multiracial."
But he's not bisexual. I was wrong about
Is he
that.
bisexual?
No, he's not.
Was that just like a rumor that came out about
Yeah,
him?
that was just a rumor to try to
This
tarnish
nigga.
Vin's.
He is German, Italian, Irish, Dominican, Mexican, and yes, African American. Key element of his career as an actor. All right, Max.
All right, so we have Bruce
I didn't say
Willis.
Vin Diesel.
No, you said Blocky.
Yeah.
Black people we do tend to.
I mean, y'all can just rock it better.
we do rock, and plus
Whether it looks better or not, like society.
black people used to keep their hair. We
I
keep
get
our
it.
hair mad.
Professor
mad
X.
low too.
Cool.
Yeah, the nigga that played Professor X, he rocked the
He
bald
pulled
head,
it
right?
off.
Yeah.
He's also an oldie.
Captain Picard.
An oldie. But a goodie.
Bruce, like you say, Bruce Willis, he pull it
Bruce
off, right?
Willie.
But white people do pull off the receding hairline pretty good.
Yeah, I will give white people
Better at receding, worse at bald.
look better with the receding hairlines.
Well, give me some good whites with the receding.
Jack,
Jason Statham.
What's the actor's
Well, damn,
name?
you had that on tap.
Yeah.
We did this last
Yeah.
season.
Oh, did we? We talked about
Briefly. No, we talked about the fucking, what do you call it?
Cul-de-sac.
Hey, with the
What's
cul-de-sac,
his
but this
name,
is different. This
Jack,
is recession.
Jack Nicholson. He's got a receding hairline.
Oh yeah,
right?
Jack Nicholson.
He pulls that shit
Yeah,
off.
he pull it
He
off.
makes it look fire.
Motherfucker he rocked a ponytail too with it.
Dude, Jack Nick. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty flex.
Jude Law,
I was
Oh
about,
yeah, Drew Law got his shit plugged
Nick
back
Cage. Oh, he got plugged?
up though. Yeah.
Nick Cage. Oh, he's very classic. That motherfucking Jason Alexander, George Costanza.
Oh yeah, George Costanza.
I don't know if he's pulling it off from a.
I mean, just in terms of iconic
I
cul-de-sac.
think we'll stick with Jude Law.
He pulls it off pretty flex.
Jude?
Look
No.
at Jude right here with this fucking, just
Oh.
Yeah, only he can do that. You can't see no
Handsome.
niggas like
God,
that, man.
he's-
Niggas
yeah, he's
we
got
can't
that.
go out like that.
Yeah.
We just cut that shit off.
Jason Statham.
What about Nick Cage, bro?
Is he
Oh.
like the Nickelback of actors?
Who, Nick?
Yeah.
Is that how he's kind of.
Cage actually has, no,
He's
because
kind of
like,
dope. Like I've seen.
I
What's
fuck
the
with
one with the
Nicolas
flower
Cage.
pot on the cover? Adaptation or something?
yeah, that's good.
That's good. Got some
He
dope shit
did
like that.
Face Off, bro. He did Raising Arizona.
Why
of
is
the
he?
Coen
He's
brothers.
like. He's
I mean,
like.
He did.
Is he underrated or what? There's a thing about him.
No.
He's like-
He's done a lot of
What
trash
happened? What
as
happened
well.
with him
Oh.
is he went bankrupt, or he was known to spend his money on a bunch of crazy shit.
Look at
Like this nigga
Elon.
would buy like knight statues, and he went
The fuck is a knight statue?
like a fucking statue of a knight, whatever the
Oh,
fuck. the shit is. And so this nigga, he was going a little crazy with his money, and I think he kind of got a little
So he did some dumb
behind.
shit.
So he had to take a bunch of stupid fucking movie roles.
Dude,
Has
John,
he been in anything recently? Like what's his
Yeah,
last
some
movie?
stupid shit. So he's trying to get his shit back
But
together.
like in the last couple years, has he done anything?
He's gonna be
Probably
Joe
some-
Exotic and Tiger
I think he
King.
did something dope.
Really?
Oh,
I
is he?
say LeBron got to cut his shit off, man.
Yeah.
Like them plugs and shit. And I love you, LeBron. So don't.
I kind of
fucking hate
like
me.
it.
No, man, them plugs ain't working, big dog. That's the only fucked up thing about hair plugs is you just never know if they go work.
Yeah.
You can get like your back hair put in your head, right, or some shit.
Yeah, that's
like
what they do.
Like the
They-
ass hair.
Yeah.
that? Ass hair.
Is it
Not
really?
ass, no, they cut a fucking
Dingleberries
piece of
on
your
the top of your
fucking
dome.
hair
Oh, the
back.
back of your head. Yeah.
Yeah, and they
then
kinda-
just
yeah.
fucking- and then it starts growing.
Just let it go, LeBron, man. Fuck it.
Nicolas Cage is the goat.
I think
Nicolas
he's low key
Cage.
the GOAT, bro. He did
Nicolas
fucking-
Cage is
National
low
Treasure?
key DJ Vlad.
He did The Rock, bro. He did Con Air.
Oh yeah, The Rock.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving
love
Las
Leaving
Vegas.
Las Vegas, yeah.
That's his fucking magnum.
I
Is
love
that
that
the
movie.
one where he's Elvis?
No,
No.
that's the one when
Like,
he
he actually-
he
You're
got a
talking
drinking
about,
problem. He's an alcoholic.
Honeymoon in Vegas with Sarah Jessica Parker, where he skydives as a flying Elvis
Yeah.
to get the
all
girl.
right.
What a range, dude. He's got a range.
What do you think of bigger?
You know, I'm sorry. He was supposed to play Superman and fucking a Tim Burton version, but they scrapped it. They recorded the shit and all, but they scrapped
Oh,
it.
he ain't got a hairline for Superman, bro. Come on.
Look it up. Look it up.
Whoa.
You
You
can
wanna
find
be
pictures
Superman,
of
you
him.
gotta
Look up.
have
Look up.
that.
Look up
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage playing Superman.
He'd play a good like washed
He
up
had like
Superman.
long hair and fucking like a black. That would be crazy.
like a
Washed
drunk,
up Superman.
like a
yeah.
Superman who kind of failed.
Yeah.
He got
That's
like
dope.
he got
Washed
around
up
some
Superman.
kryptonite, and then it turned into Nicolas Cage.
look at that
Superman? That'd be
shit. Tim Burton did the shit.
Oh
They was,
my
It was
God.
supposed to come out,
Whoa.
and they scrapped that shit.
Karate Kid.
Look, that was he was supposed. That was him. It's like they
Or like a
pieced the nigga
dark-
some hair, but they just still left their hairline receding.
But it made him look like the mixture of Edward Scissorhands and Superman.
Yeah, Tim Burton.
That movie's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I
No.
love Edward Scissorhands.
Scissorhands? I
That
love
shit's
that movie,
dumb
bro.
as
Hell
fuck.
yeah,
I
how?
saw that last year, and I was like, the whole movie is he's got scissors for
Yeah,
hands.
I love that
That's
movie.
the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Like
It
it really
is.
blew my mind. I was
How
like,
does he
wait,
jerk off? That was always my question.
What, how does he?
How you
You
gonna
ever
jerk off
figure
with
it out?
scissors for
Cut his
hands, bro?
fucking dick off. He don't even.
And wait,
have a
oh
need
no,
to.
no, I
Or
think
did he
that's
have a
what.
scissor dick?
Wasn't he born with him?
Yeah, he was made.
That's what made me
He
mad.
was made.
No, he was made, right?
Yeah, he was made. He wasn't born.
Oh, they
Some
Who?
old
Superman?
creepy man made him.
Yo, he got
that's
no
his dad.
balls.
Fucking
Cage
piece of
got
shit
no
No,
house.
we're
balls.
talking about Edward
Scissorhands,
Scissorhands.
my bad.
If he was born with the scissor hands or not.
No, he wasn't. He was made. He was a fucking.
Well, obviously he was not born. Who's born with scissors for hands?
Well, who's made with scissors for hands?
His,
Wolverine,
no, he
basically.
had his dad was trying to make him some real hands, and when he made the hands, he died.
His dad died making making scissors.
His dad made him
Making
some
scissor
hands,
hands?
and then he fucking died.
and
How
then
did
he was
that
being
die?
all creepy.
But I did wonder, like, why didn't his dad just make the fucking hands? Like, you made a body, you made a head, you made this. Somehow this nigga can talk and he's a human, but somehow you had all that intelligence to make this human, but you just couldn't get a nigga some hands. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't
Is
fuck
what
with
it
it.
is.
I don't fuck with Edward Scissorhands.
I've never seen it.
I love it.
Winona Ryder slaps in that movie.
Yeah, that's an amazing
What-
movie.
Yeah.
Fucking Anthony Michael, what's the nigga name?
I don't know. bro.
Johnny Depp
80s.
plays the dude, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
And he plays Sweeney Todd too, another scissor character, right?
I never seen
Oh,
Sweeney
shit.
Todd.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd do it? It's like a
He's a razor.
barbershop
He's
musical.
a
or
serial
something?
killer.
Oh, he kills people.
Yeah.
And then he makes meat pies that she sells out of human meat.
Johnny Depp is wild. Have you
What do you
seen?
think
Johnny
human
Depp,
meat
that
tastes
nigga.
like?
Human meat?
Yeah.
I bet it's good.
Ugh.
Did you hear about that story of the serial killer who like killed a bunch of
I'm gonna look
people
up
and
what
then
meat
was
is.
like he was like helping them look for this person who was dead, and then he was feeding them all in the chili.
Yeah. What was
Is
that?
that's real or is that a fake story?
Either way, it's a great story.
Hold on, what happened?
There's this story that this serial killer killed this lady, right? And
Yeah.
then was helping search people on the search team and was like, "We got to find her." And then he brought chili for the search
Oh,
team,
that's crazy.
and she was cooked in the chili, and he was like, "She's in all of us."
The episode of South Park did some
She
shit
told
like
me
that.
he-
You
I
remember
think
that?
I think that's what I think South
Was
Park
it
was like
based on
making
that?
fun of that. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yo,
That's wild. I heard it tastes good. We taste like pig.
that's good.
It says it's sweet, soft beef.
Yeah.
Human is?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want sweet beef.
Is it? You think it's more? Is it morally wrong? Like, are we born
it
with
was
that?
like, check it. It was like good, fully developed veal.
Who said this?
A
Fucking
whoever needs to be in
Hannibal Lecter.
jail. Yeah.
Left his diary.
Someone persuaded a medical intern to give him a chunk of human meat from the body of a healthy man killed in an accident, which he cooked and ate and described as follows. It was like good, fully developed veal, not young, but not yet beef.
Ooh.
Very
Yeah.
definitely.
Would y'all eat it? Y'all travel?
Nah,
now.
I'm
Would
good.
you eat it?
I'm
No?
good on that.
No, I would not.
You wouldn't eat it.
Kyle?
Yeah. 100%.
I can see you eating.
I'll eat human meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to kill someone and cannibalize
No,
them.
no,
But
no.
if like, you're like,
If
If
you
yo,
you
I
were,
donated it, like have it, I'll take a bite. Yeah. If it was good, I'd eat the whole arm.
oh, really?
Yeah. Why the fuck not, bro?
Yeah.
I don't know.
enjoy food.
Yeah.
I enjoy
Yeah,
all
I'm a bit of a
different
foodie.
types of food.
Let's eat.
Like, yeah, let's present the scenario where this happens.
I've had goat balls. Okay.
Sure, but let's go.
Okay.
I think it'd be fine.
The same shit.
Would you eat a
Fucking fresh.
dolphin?
Yeah. Eat the shit out of a
You eat
dolphin.
a
Yeah.
dolphin?
I think humans are kind of different.
Than dolphins?
I mean, I
If there's
wouldn't.
any chance that God exists, humans are a little different.
You think he'd be pissed?
No, it's not about him being pissed. I don't. Even if he exists, it's a whole nother stretch to think he might care about this shit. But for humans to be something special other than just regular old animals, which there's a chance.
I think God eats humans, bro.
But hold up. if we all kind of like, let's just say if we didn't have civilization and we were back to fucking living in the wild, we're not the fucking king of the jungle.
Yeah, we are.
We kind of are.
We're the king.
Because we're smarter.
Yeah,
but
we didn't have like sticks
we would
and
be
objects.
prey.
No? Potentially, yeah, of course, but we would still like use our fucking brains to
and,
kill
like,
the
climb the
lion.
tree so the lion doesn't get you.
But I'm just saying in
And then we
general,
would
regardless of
throw
how,
a spear at the
regardless if we
lion and eat the lion.
outsmart
Yes.
whatever the fuck is hunting us,
Yes.
we still are the hunted in the wild.
No, because like there was the wild, and it's still like from an outsider's perspective, the wild. Just because we have houses to protect us, like that still like emanates from organic history.
Yeah, but
like,
we're not.
humans built all
But
this
we're
shit
not in an
from not
environment with
having-
like some people are, but we're not in an environment with like lions and fucking.
But
tigers.
we were. And
No,
then
we
built
still,
houses.
but like motherfuckers live in the savannah and get eaten by
But
lions
even
every year.
regardless, like if we build like an airplane and fly away, that's like not something to fucking.
I'm just saying that to say
giraffe can
to
do.
when you was like I'm saying it just to go back to when you was like God wouldn't make us as food, whatever.
I
As
didn't
food
say that.
for each other. Well, I will tell you this:
I didn't
that
say
the
that.
number
Well,
one.
well,
I said I wouldn't eat a human because like some part of me believes that maybe like we're something special. I don't
But
know
I'm saying
that.
we're not special because
because
in the-
a lion will eat the shit out of us
Yes.
with no regard.
But I'm saying that like lions kind of can't because we're smarter than that.
they can.
They
you,
can
you
and
give
do.
me a
Rarely.
fucking.
then they do actually
Let's
regularly.
put you in the
Yeah,
room with a
probably pretty
lion,
regularly.
and we'll see.
Or
But
if you
that
go
number
hiking-
one human killer is the hippo.
Oh yeah, I hear they're wild.
Hippos will fuck you up, bro.
Hippos don't give a
So
fuck.
I'm not saying they can't and it
I don't know
never
if they eat
happens.
you,
I'm
though.
saying like overall, like they're not the king. We're the king.
No, they're the kings.
Of
They
the
don't have a
jungle?
human
Of the
Zeus.
jungle?
The
We're not in
world
the
is
fucking
the jungle.
No, the
no,
world
the
is
world
in the
is not
jungle.
the jungle.
Okay.
There's a jungle, and then there's not a jungle.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about the ocean where there's sharks?
There's not
We
jungle.
wouldn't be able to survive in there.
Yeah, we would because we
We're
have
the
boats.
fucking hunt.
No. No.
What do you mean no?
No, bro. He's talking about like pre-industrial,
Yeah, I'm
But
not
like,
fucking-
but like that was
pre-boats.
pre-industrial, and then like
Pre-boats.
humans made industry and humans made boats.
No, I'm saying we
So, like, over
survive,
time-
but
no, it's
we're
not. We didn't
still-
survive. We thrived. Like now we're in control at this point in time. But nothing happened. It wasn't like the aliens came and chose us, or technology came and chose us. Like we created that shit. Like we got out from that, and now we're the king.
All I want to say is that hippos kill 500 people in Africa each year.
Okay, but if humans wanted to collectively kill 501 hippos tomorrow, if there are that,
Would you
many, I
eat
don't
hippo?
know. I'd taste some hippo. Why not?
Hippo probably tastes good like pig. Some hippo
What
ribs
does
would be
hippo taste
good.
like?
I would like to see you wrestle. I'd like to see you just in the jungle by
I've
yourself.
eaten some lion. No lion has ever eaten any max.
Oh,
Okay.
I bet there's been maxes that have been eaten by lions.
Sure, not this max.
Yeah, I wish I had a fucking lion.
yeah, dude.
Really? I would
That's what you
sacrifice
wish.
you. Yeah.
I would. I
That
want to
hurts.
put you with a spear and a tree, and let's see if you
No!
can climb up on the
Oh
the
my
tree,
God.
and see if you can beat.
Okay, you guys are just being funny and give me a hard time. Okay, I get it.
Listen,
It's
man,
cute.
we're
Yeah.
not the king of the fucking jungle.
No.
Yo. So hippo was whatever, the same
So
shit. Tastes
stupid.
like venison. But koala apparently tastes like eucalyptus and other oils.
Ooh, I
That's
don't know if
weird.
I don't
Eat
like that.
Koala,
like
bro.
I
eucalyptus
wouldn't eat that
tasting
shit either.
flesh.
It's delicious.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know, but like,
No,
have you ever
me
had
either.
like mint lamb with a little mint sauce?
Yeah,
It's like that, but eucalyptus.
You know, koalas have like a bad chlamydia problem too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They all
Yeah.
no, they all
They
have
all got chlamydia.
and it's like I think it's hurting them. It's they're dying from chlamydia.
damn.
Wait,
Yeah.
who was the one that got burned because of the Australian
Koalas.
fires? That was koalas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So get
between
burned
chlamydia and the
multiple
burn
ways.
fires, holy shit, they got a
Yeah.
lot of burning going on.
They're having a hard
Wait, I forget.
fucking
Oh,
year.
that's crabs. Crabs is the little crabs.
Yeah,
yeah, crabs are the little.
I've had crabs.
Yeah, we've covered
yeah.
this.
No, it just throws me that like I never until that recording that day I didn't know that crabs were like
Actual creatures.
Yeah.
like yeah.
Would you eat
organisms.
crabs? No, like genital crabs.
Pubic crabs.
Yeah. Like if you had like a bowl.
Oh,
Would you?
that's gonna make
Would
me
you?
throw up.
Yes.
But they're flavored good.
As long as they weren't like gonna give me more crabs.
If they were boiled,
Yeah, boiled crabs.
boiled,
No.
but no.
As long as they were like like it wasn't gonna fuck me
sterile.
up. I would eat
sterilized,
anything.
boiled Jarren. Not
Well, not
crabs.
Jarren crabs. I'm not eating no Jarren crabs.
Jarren's crabs.
No.
16-year-old Jarren
I
crab.
can't eat crabs with people I know.
Okay,
It's a
so
policy.
Jarren's cousin's crabs.
Depends on his cousin, you know.
You don't know him.
Oh, then no. You said him. If it was like a hot chick, I might eat her crabs.
Oh,
Oh,
that's disgusting. Man.
Boiled. Boiled.
Well, I don't know. It might not be kosher.
They're definitely not kosher.
Yeah. So I don't know about
Crab's
you,
not
Max.
kosher.
Season
Max
2
can eat
was
crabs.
starting off to
starting off, rough
so
start.
yeah,
Crabs,
horrible season.
booty talk.
No, yeah.
No,
This is a
we
great
covered some
season.
good stuff already.
We're
Well, who
learning
else
about
has some questions?
we haven't got that many questions.
That's it.
That's it. I think.
Well, how did you like solicit them?
I just had ask us some questions of what you want to hear on the podcast,
And then they sent
and
it
they
in
said
the comments.
fucking lasagna thing.
In the comments.
in the question thing. Oh, we
Okay,
just,
we got another one. What do you think of? This is a serious one. No one likes serious
I
ones.
like
No,
serious.
seriously.
ones.
Okay.
Max is the only.
yeah.
We're
you're
talking
the only
about
one who
eating
wants to-
crabs. Let's get serious.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you're gonna give a serious answer. You
Okay,
promise.
yeah,
And
let's
this is a
go.
serious question.
Yeah.
You really have to take it seriously.
Yeah,
Alright, go,
let's
please.
go.
What do you think of bigger artists scamming up and comers like Royce da 5'9" and Fat Joe doing?
I don't know what they're
Can
doing.
you repeat that? Because you kind of
Yeah.
jarbled it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what Royce. Let's look at what
What
they're
do you
doing.
think of bigger artists scamming up and comers like Royce da 5'9" and Fat Joe?
So the question is, those big artists
I don't. But what
are scamming
contact-
up and comers? Is that what it is?
Like, what are they doing
I have
to
no idea.
scam these up and come? I have no idea. I would love to answer that question. That's a good question. I would love to answer it if I knew what the
Yeah.
fuck they were
well, have
doing.
you ever been scammed by a bigger artist?
Yeah.
I was scammed by Jarren
So what do you think
Benton.
about it?
I was scammed into being his
It depends
manager.
on how you got scammed. No, I've
Yeah,
never been
okay.
scammed by a bigger artist. Nah, I don't. I
Okay.
don't really go for that. I'm not paying no fucking artist for shit. Like,
I
only
mean,
only thing I would pay an
Wait, what?
artist for.
if Drake was like 3,000 for a verse, you would
Yeah,
pay
no,
it.
no. I'll pay artists for a verse. Yeah, I'll pay for an artist's service,
Mhm.
but I wouldn't pay an artist on an empty promise.
Okay.
I think that's why these people getting scammed. Like, I don't know what
they're
happened
doing,
with Fat
but-
Joe and Royce da 5'9". I can't answer that because I have no fucking idea what happened. But
Well,
I,
let's make
the,
up some
the one
stories,
thing
see
I
what
would
they could
remember
be
scams would be back in the day when I would do a lot of performances. It would always be like, yo, come pay to get in the showcase. We're gonna have
Right.
all these record labels there.
Pay to play shit.
Yeah, and it's
A lot
like
of
you
pay to
never
play
know
shit.
you could get signed. So that aspect of scamming, but yeah. So I meant pay for shit like that. I'll pay
They do some
rappers
shit
for
where, like,
fucking their services all
Pay
day.
for us to like listen to your music.
Yeah, shit like that.
Obviously, I don't think it's like straight up scam, and this is like easily provable. Like,
This is what they're talking about.
What
And
happened?
Redman is where
Yeah.
they're doing this like tag an artist mixtape placement thing. They're calling it a scam where it's like Redman's like saying, "Hey, if you want to, like basically get a placement on my shit, send me your beats or whatever like that." And then they just use the beats and
And
then
never pay 'em.
don't give. Yeah,
Well, that too.
any-
This is
That's shitty.
Well, no,
pay
this
'em
is
or give them credit.
well,
or
this
whatever.
is what's happening.
Whether that's the case, I don't know. But that's
Over the past few months, a company named DeBlock 365 has been working with several notable rap artists, including Fat Joe, Benny the Butcher, Jadakiss, and Dave East, among others, offering indie rappers mixtape placements for between $500 and $650 per slot.
okay.
These notable rap artists will post to social media asking their followers to tag artists who should be on the look for. Below, you'll see Fat Joe asking for someone who spits crack. I don't know, whatever. Well played, Joe. Armed with these social media handles, the company.
Wait,
then
did you say
begins-
well played, Joe? Or
No,
did
no,
they?
that's what the
Okay,
tweet
okay.
said. Armed with these social media handles, the company DeBlock 365 then begins DMing artists from the notable rappers account. The messages, typical motivational BS,
Mhm.
and then I guess they end up asking them for money.
No,
wait,
man.
okay, so, but do you know what the actual pitch is? Give us money for what? To be on this.
We'll
mixtape?
place your mixtape in our. We'll place your song on our mixtape.
Yeah.
And
on-
they use mixtapes, so it doesn't actually go to Spotify, this and that.
Right. It's just bullshit.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what they're claiming. I don't know if
Wow.
how
it is bullshit if someone is taking. Listen to the logic of this, kids. You're paying somebody to use your shit,
That's right.
and then you don't even get any credit or no royalties or no publishing
It's way
from
worse
it.
than that because they're not actually using it. It's not like Fat Joe's gonna put. Because honestly, if Fat Joe's gonna put it out as a collab and you pay $300, like that's fine. He's not even doing that. They're putting it out on a mixtape that no one's ever gonna.
They're not
to-
promoting
yeah,
it.
they're not
really-
promoting it.
It
Oh, yeah,
goes
yeah.
So
triple wood.
you're like, oh, I paid $500 and I have a song with Fat Joe, a song that no one's ever gonna hear because it's on some mixtape that's not promoted if it ever comes out.
Oh, I'm still lost. Hold on. So you're paying to get on a song with Fat Joe?
No,
not-
you're paying-
to be on a mixtape that Fat Joe will release as Fat Joe presents this mixtape and then it's on SoundCloud with 1,000 listens because he doesn't really
promote
it or anything.
He doesn't really
It's just
present
like
it.
Caca.
It's just like a.
That's
So
brilliant.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of brilliant. All right.
Yo,
Matt's
if
over
you,
here
if you
taking
want to
notes.
get on a mixtape, we're releasing the High School Dropouts by Jarren Benton's mixtape, $3.99, and you can have you could have 7 verses on it.
I mean, I don't have any. I need more fucking.
Yeah, you're not.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it seems
don't
like a
know. I
deeper
can't
thing.
answer that.
What an
Yes,
adult
I got
response
it.
from Jarren. I really, for real, I'll give you credit.
Just be careful about any pay-to-play situation. In any,
Other shit will come.
okay, so another question,
But yeah,
Jarren.
yeah.
What is the most, like, the person that you gave a feature to who then was able to, like, pop the most from the fact that you gave them the feature? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think necessarily I've done some shit to where someone would pop the most from the feature. I think maybe some of my features may have helped
folks?
help people like get more traction.
I mean, any
as far
names that you
not,
could
as
think
far
of?
as not traction, but just a little bit more views, or some features it may have they may have gotten a little couple streams and shit like that.
Yeah, you help them get more streams.
Nobody
more
I
followers.
really can think of. I don't want to like shit on people that paid me for features.
Okay.
I'm not shitting on them.
I don't think it's shitting on them. I think it's just good. It's like you were, they were your client at one time, and
Hold on, okay.
you helped them out.
You saying has anybody? I don't think no one that I don't think no one's career has went to the next level because I jumped on it. But I've definitely done features with artists, and I've seen these artists' career probably pop. But I don't think that you would help based on the feature.
Yeah, but I would think that you would be at a place.
Kyle
right
wants
now.
a feature.
No. I don't think you would be at a place right now that like an artist who doesn't really have anything, right, in terms of fans, it would be a perfect start for them to have, like, because then they pay a certain amount of money that Max would determine, and then like you would, whether you primaried it, if you primaried it, like
now if I primary, you got to pay, it'd
be more money.
Yeah.
But
I'm not.
then
If
they
you
would
just pay
actually,
for a verse, I'm not about. I'll do the verse, but you got to think if you pay an artist, you got to think and take this too as an artist. Like if I pay somebody for a verse, like let's say if I paid fucking Nas for a verse, that's that. But if you want to pay promotion, like if you want Nas to promo
There's
the
gonna be more
fucking
money.
track and you be a primary on the track, and that's a whole nother job. That's
no, I hear that.
And it's almost bigger than the verse itself.
that's a
So if you're talking about getting a verse, which can do a lot for somebody because of the way the algorithms work, it's going to get streams based off the name. It's going to get streams based on the algorithms. Blah blah blah. That's worth a certain amount, and it takes effort. Real art shit. Like that's Jarren's work. Now, from the spring from which he can write, there's a lot there. You only have so much of your fan base's attention per day, per week, per year. You only have so much real estate on your Instagram, on your Spotify, etc. So to like he could do 5 verses. He would never would. Like we try and keep it more, smaller than that, so each one gets a better thing. But he could always do another verse. Like you could only promote so many tracks to where like it would use up his fucking energy on his socials and stuff. So like that's almost, because it's so much more scarce, it's way more valuable.
Yeah, it's a limited slot that
it's
he has
way more
there,
limited.
so they got to pay for that space.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Supply and demand.
I get it.
Low supply.
So a DJ Khaled album is just paying out the ass.
People just paying him.
It's just almost
to
like a
promote.
fake album kind of.
No, DJ Khaled is a producer too.
Yeah.
No, I know he produces it, but like he gets like the biggest stars, and they fucking.
But it's already a package. Probably what the labels take care of, like a lot of those costs.
Have DJ
and then
Khaled
like the
make a
names
fire.
are there, and everyone's caking up.
What about in comedy? Is there any like way that people pay?
That's what's weird about. I think we talked about like the music, and there's no like. I've heard even people not on the rap thing, but just music in general, like paying to go on tour and like pay. There's none of that. There's none of that.
I think that shit is kind of dope if if people pay to get on a tour and shit like that.
That makes
that
sense.
can help because it's getting you in front of.
Oh, that's so real.
And especially if you got a good fucking show, it's putting you in front of a fan base that you may not have ever been in front of, and then from that, if you do a good show, you're gonna gain more fans, and plus you can sell your merch at these shows. You could do personal engagement with them, like, hey, I'm so and so here, check my music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
and you might build a relationship
valuable
with the bigger artists because you're with them all the time.
You know what? We do have
that's
that.
valuable as fuck.
We do have that in comedy. Actually, it's called bringer shows. And they have
What is it
them in,
called?
like bringer shows.
Bringer.
It's like in L.A. and New York.
Okay.
Specifically, and some fucking jerk off will be like, "Yo, I'll get you a show at the Comedy Store," and the new people are like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna do a show at the Comedy Store." They're like, "You just got to bring 15 of your friends."
Oh, that's like a that's similar to a buy-on for a show in particular, like for any one show. What about a tour? Like, let's say,
like Rogan's gonna take you on tour.
There's many reasons why. If you got to be good, or else you could ruin the whole show, especially in comedy. It's way more.
I could see that in comedy.
If you had some guy who's like even mediocre, you know what I mean?
He can fuck the whole
he can
vibe up.
bomb his ass off, and then
Right.
everybody is digging out of that hole, especially because they probably go up early. You know what I mean? So
There's more meritocracy.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of have to be like
To a degree.
pretty fire to like.
Yeah.
And if you're fire, you're probably already getting fans.
It's because the judgment, it's like either they're laughing or they're not. Whereas like with rap, okay, you know, it could be
And
like
if
a
you
nod
know
of
the
the head, they're
words,
kind of
et cetera.
vibing. But like with this shit, like it's like, if you whack, everyone knows right off the right at the
Yeah, like I'm sure
right?
like a lot of those big guys, they wouldn't take any amount of money to like for you to fuck up their show, and like also it kind of ruins the whole thing because like the whole comedy show is the host.
Because when you go
up,
for
the feature
when you-
goes up.
Yeah, when you go to a music show, it's like, let's say you don't know any of the openers, you kind of don't give a shit because once the opener's up, you're singing along and you're good. I mean, not the opener, then it's the headliner, unless you know the openers, and then it's
And also
great
your
or whatever,
expectations kind of set lower for like especially the beginning openers. You're like, oh, this is kind of.
And there's other shit to do. You're walking around. You're doing. You might get there late. Go get some drinks. Go get some smoke. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, when they're they're coming up now. Okay, now it's show. You know.
And then on top of that, the DJ can always bring the vibe back. Like if you got a DJ hosting the show or some shit, DJ can play just music people
Play classic
know.
shit.
Yeah, and bring the vibe back. Was comedy you?
Right, no,
But I
you
think
can-
in terms of buying on and like whether it's a good idea in terms of a tour, I really think it depends. Like, I mean, you know, if you're gonna spend marketing dollars somewhere, I think it's a matter of like figuring out where your strength is. If you have a really cool visual image and you've put together a really strong music video, like really strong, and that is like kind of the best thing you have going, like probably worth some ad money there. You know, if like you're particularly strong with your live show and like the hand-to-hands with the fans is like really your go-to, like it could make sense to buy on, you know what I'm saying? Because then so I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not like a
it
blanket
depend
good or
on
bad.
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
In fact, it like I won't say any names or whatever, but like I have an artist I'm working with that like we were about to buy onto like a big tour, and we were gonna get a discount, some looks, whatever, and we were so excited because like it was a perfect fit, and that's just a way to grab like a bunch of fucking new fans. You know, to be like we know the product is good, get in front of a bunch of fucking people. It's the quickest way to just get a bunch of fans. That's in your control. I mean, obviously, if you get on some major playlist or a cosign, whatever, but it's a major, quick way to like build your own fans, like within your control. And fucking COVID hit, you know, and that just changed the game.
Does seem
It's
like
what
music,
I'm saying. It's what I know what you're talking about.
Music what?
Yeah.
music is way more feels like monetary. You know what I mean? It feels way more of like a business.
There's a
than
little bit
comedy.
more like 360 hustle going on.
Yeah, like it's like we can buy onto this, and it's way more.
It's
It
interesting.
seems less like even like Drake and Migos touring. It feels like that's way. I'm sure they're home or whatever,
But there's
it
some
feels way more like a
transactional element.
financial
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
than like than comedy is more so like, oh, this is my homie. I fuck
Do you
with
think
this
it's
guy heavy.
because traditionally there's like a lot more of like a middle class? Because I think that's new in music, like a real middle class of musicians and artists.
I think with comedy that there's always been that. That's mainly been what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
But
so
it's less so in rap, you're saying.
Yeah, it's actually growing like a little bit now.
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
before,
yeah.
it was like either you're gonna be like a rap star,
Or
because like
nothing.
before when it was like
Like big
like
label.
distribution of music. Like, how's your music going to be in the store in fucking bumfuck Arkansas? It's going to be at Target if you're huge, and
Yeah.
otherwise it's not going to go out. So if you're in Omaha, or if you're unless you're your home city or whatever where you're selling your records, like you're not going to get heard.
Yeah.
Unless you're real popping. So like the disparity, you're either like big as fuck or you're kind of nobody. That's not the case anymore, which is new. But I think because of that, like everything is so like tracked, like, you know, because everything could be like everything or it's everything or nothing. So it's like every part of it is like people squeeze the fuck out of. But like with comedy, it seems like you can kind of like work your way, and kind of like eke out a living, or have a pretty good living, or a really good living, or an okay, you know what I mean? Where like until like like the last few years, that wasn't a thing with music. So like all the like avenues have been squeezed like a
And I
motherfucker.
think
Well, I'd say
right.
music,
You know,
I think
I
it's a little too broad. Maybe with rap music.
Maybe
I mean,
with rap
there's
music.
been like
No.
sort of middle class,
Yeah,
like kind of
sorry,
like
with,
show
like,
warrior
with-
bands.
yeah,
but
You know, I could
Rap
say
music, at
with rap,
least.
I could say it's relatively new as far as like with social media, but you got to think Yeah, it definitely was either you're big but it was still niggas that was getting a lot of money, like 666 Mafia. They didn't really get big until later, but they still was hustling, in the underground circuit. But they still was making a lot of money, because they was actually essentially their own record company and shit like that, like Master P. It was a lot of independent artists that were really making a lot of Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, those independent artists back in the day who wasn't as big as the mainstream artists was making way more fucking money than the mainstream artists.
Sure, but there weren't very many of those.
Yeah, but it wasn't. They didn't get the big limelight like they did. But as far as the bag, they probably got a way bigger bag than some of the bigger fucking artists because that was all they fucking money.
But that mentality, where can it translate to podcasts? Like, could you like pay for fucking like Chelsea lately? What's her name?
Chelsea
Handler.
Handler.
Chelsea Handler to like come on
Wait,
like High School Dropouts.
Did y'all ever see her white privilege documentary?
Yeah,
No,
I
was
saw
it
that
good?
shit.
Oh God,
I
Was
didn't
it
know she
good?
had a black boyfriend.
I
Yeah,
love
so-
Chelsea
bro,
Handler,
it was kind of cringy. But
You
it
don't
was,
like it? Oh man, I like her.
Well, she was just like in her fucking mansion, being like, "I'm learning about my." It was just like,
Oh,
it was just
okay.
a lot. Yeah, it was just like she was in this like.
I don't know why that make me cringe too. Like I appreciate the sentiment of a white person trying to, but to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck, man. I mean, I know what it is. Like, you don't have to fucking overdo it. Like,
Just be
I'm
chill.
very aware of my white
Yeah, just be chill, just be
I don't give
cool,
a
just
fuck.
pull up and be a good person,
Yeah,
and like don't.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like don't overanalyze.
Yeah, you don't
all
have.
that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like like you put it into action. Don't like just be here talking shit about it.
yeah, I don't give
Or
a
like,
fuck.
look at me, look at how good I'm
Yeah,
being, and
you
look
can
at,
tell the
look at me,
difference.
I'm learning. Like
Yeah.
it's
like
like,
the virtual signaling.
yeah,
of
it's
fucking,
an hour and a half of her being like,
Using all the right words
Now,
and
I do,
academically.
the thing I do like about her shit, though, I will say that is that the shit when she put the light on her boyfriend, I thought it was actually a
Oh, that
cool
was-
documentary.
that
I
was
can't
dope.
I can't hate on
I
her
didn't
over
see that one.
I like that fucking documentary.
Anyways, would we pay
Oh, yeah,
her?
sorry, yeah.
Like, let's say she was like, all right, yeah, I'll do that shit for $5K. High School
No,
Dropouts.
because-
I'll be your person. I'll promote it. Okay.
Oh, well, maybe
Yeah,
promote
she
it.
promoted it.
So,
Hell yeah.
so right now, the thing with a feature in music is worth more now than it ever has been.
Because of Spotify numbers, etc.
Yeah, well, not so much but specifically the algorithms, to where like if you get a feature with somebody, like if you set it up the right way, it'll push to their fans. So a Drake feature, versus say I don't know, a Drake feature 10 years ago, or someone Lil Wayne feature 10 years ago.
It's
Like-
easier to monetize it now with.
And just easier to get the play. So forget even, yes, monetize, but also just get it out there. So like if 15 years ago I got a Lil Wayne feature and he doesn't tell a soul and I have 100 followers, who's going to know? My 100 followers.
yeah.
That's not worth anything, really. My 100 followers will be like, holy shit, that's crazy. Today, you get a Drake feature, you set it up the right way, it's going to go on like everybody who listens to Drake's release radar.
Yeah.
So instead of going to my 100 followers, it's going to not go to Drake's 50 million followers, but like 10 million of Drake's followers. It's night and day.
Yeah.
Completely. So to your question, if Chelsea Handler comes on the show, she's popping, who's going to know? What through what avenue can we? It's not like automatically going to go to Chelsea's shit.
No, but if we pay her $5 and she says she's gonna,
Okay.
push it, she's gonna put it up on her shit. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna tweet it out. Whatever the medium that will help us get the exposure
sure.
we want.
Yeah.
And it's
Will we pay that
$5K.
$5?
Yeah, I think it would definitely be
We would
worth
pay
it.
that $5.
And she coming on the show and then
How much
promote
you got on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got.
But we also don't know.
You got 1/4.
Okay,
of
there's a lot of
5K?
issues with this. There's a lot of issues with this. How and when are we making money on this podcast? Because like
No, that's
we
fine.
already know, from say an artist's career, so say Jarren's, like we already know when and how
Yeah.
and via what means and how much he's making. You know what I'm saying? So if we
Yeah.
get 10% bigger, 30% bigger, 50% bigger, like we can kind of deduce how much that's worth. This podcast isn't exactly a moneymaker.
yeah.
Well, no, you got to start to know when
but
sponsors
it's-
pull up, how many listeners until sponsors pull up, etc.
But I think that would be, even though we may not have a bunch of motherfuckers fucking with us now, but it would definitely be a good, like, not even gonna say snowball effect. It would be a great
Conduit,
move.
yeah.
it'd be
If
great.
for $5K, I mean, like, yeah. Why
I'm
not?
just saying, like, yeah, it sounds like not that much, so
Chelsea.
probably, but like,
Yeah,
to
I'll
actually
do it.
determine whether it's, you'd have
Chelsea.
to do some research.
You got 5K on it.
I'm
Come
pretty sure
check your, and we'll
Chelsea
check your
don't
privilege
need
for you. It'll be nice.
Our measly $5K.
Hey, you never know, man. You know?
What's her boyfriend do?
I don't know. Let me look at
No, it was about her
That was
ex-boyfriend.
No, it was her
who, like,
ex-boyfriend.
went
He's
to-
a black dude. He ended up
He
going
went
to
to
prison.
So she likes black dudes.
Yeah, she like
She
niggas.
dated 50 for a while, right? She dated Fifth.
What?
Yeah.
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 50 Cent was.
Seriously?
Yeah, that was her dude.
What? Oh. Well,
Yeah, her boyfriend. He. I think was it a coke deal or some shit? It was some crazy shit.
Like
Well,
you
her
shouldn't-
now boyfriend looks like he's a white.
Oh,
Yeah, she hopped back on the white bandwagon.
what a bitch.
Well, there goes our 5K.
Good. I wanted to nail that down.
I wonder if she ended up giving him a bag on the low.
I think she.
Oh,
She
maybe.
was in the shit. Yeah, you gotta.